How's it going, laser bristles up over Sixkilla, and welcome back to the Vigilant Villa. It is time for another character chapter, and it looks like we're going to be doing Leo this time. I'm looking forward to getting to Emily's one because it's going to be crazy pants, but let's jump into Leo because he's a pretty interesting character, although we got a lot of his background last time during the main story. The sun has completely gone down. Finally, there are cool breezes to relieve the scorching heat of the day. Under a big locust tree in the old town, a middle-aged man casually puts his outfit on his shoulder. He licks his dry lips and squats on the ground. His eyes stare at the cards in the young man's hand with a burning desire. As the young man turns the card, his hot gaze instantly freezes. You tricked me. You were staring at me all the time. My hands are cleaner than my pockets. That's the odds. Maybe you should take a shower and come back tomorrow. That may give you good luck. The man stares at the young man. He's definitely a kid. But compared to the childish face, his deportment is nothing but a worldly adult. The young man smiles at him while chewing his gum. The middle-aged man doesn't say anything. He walks away in silence. After confirming he has gone completely, the young man spits out the gum on the ground. He starts clearing his booth, which is just a pack of cards on the ground. He uses this trick to fool those people who like to take advantage of others. It's a good day, he thinks. Good income means this area isn't safe anymore. You can't come back here for a while. The young man counts the banknotes hidden in his shoes. He smiles and runs away. My name's Leo. My foster parents gave me the name, but I'm not as good as my name sounds. I'd probably come back to life if they knew I was lying for a living. I have food to eat and clothes to wear now. I think it's nice. My theory is to find ways to support your life until it's over. Someone's feeding a stray dog in the street. I glance at them and rub my empty belly. Even a dog can get free food. Why doesn't anyone feed me? Because you kind of act like an asshole most of the time. I think that would be the reason. I haven't come to this restaurant in the East City Snack Street. The food here is cheap but nice. The owner is also the cook, called Big Teeth. They came here from another place. Usually he and his mother do all the work here. His father doesn't come here often because he's sick. Their business is getting better. I come here to support them whenever I have the money because Big Teeth is my best friend. Oh, Leo, what do you want to eat today? Same as usual. Come and join me when you finish your work. Big Teeth laughs and goes back to the kitchen. His mother is old now. She'll bring me a cup of warm water whenever she sees me. I'll do it myself. Big Teeth brings out 2 dishes and sits opposite me. How's your business? I raised the price of it and the business flopped fast. Every one of your seats is taken. I'd say your business is the best in the street. There are not so many people in other restaurants. Big Teeth seems to have something to say, but he says nothing at last. Enough about that. How are you? I'm good. I lean back, put my arms on the back of my chair and start shaking my lifted foot. Listen to me. You're too young to live like this all the time. I wanted to find a job, but they wouldn't have me. How about this? Your aunt is old now. I can't do all the work by myself. You can come help out here. Alright, tomorrow's the festival. Come here and let's have a meal together. And this is a gift from your aunt. It can protect you. Big Teeth puts a colourful string on the table while talking. I look at the small string in a trance. I'm too old for this. Take it. I take the colourful string and put it in my pocket casually. Alright, I'll come help you here from tomorrow on. I put one of my hands outside so I can see the string around my wrist when I lower my head. I feel happy, actually. I don't remember when the last time someone gave me something like this. The road under my feet suddenly lights up. I stop and look up to see a house turn on the light. It's warm yellow. I want to know what's behind that window. Suddenly someone pats my shoulder. Hey Leo, haven't seen you for a while. The man in front of me is a senior ruffian. He's fierce, so no one wants to mess with him. And he knows where I live. The train station is under strict control recently. I dare not go there. Oh, I see. I thought you were hiding from me. Give me that. He reaches out his hand. I stare at him for a long time, but I give it resisting at last. I reach into the pocket and pull some money out and hand it to him. He looks at the money I hand him. His face becomes cold. He pulls all the money from my pocket. Do you think I'm a beggar? He's angry. I clutch my clothes and my legs start trembling. I start feeling cold. I try hard to open my swollen eyes. It's raining. I turn over and spit out the blood of my mouth. Then I got up with great pain in my abdomen. The colourful string, I don't know where it dropped. I can't find it anywhere. My eyes are so swollen I can't even see the road clearly. Damn it. I stagger toward my home. The unfinished building in the suburb. I live there now. How long will I live there? I don't know. There's no difference between me and the stray cats and dogs in the street. I got beaten. So be it. No one cares if I disappear someday. I sleep uneasily this night. I think I might have a fever. Most of the day passes when I wake up again. I find some money from my pocket. It's enough to buy some fruit and celebrate the festival. I go into the restaurant with 2 bags of fruit and notice something's not right. Big Teeth is quarrelling with some people with a spatula in his hand. The aunt stands aside looking flurried. What's going on? They're here to trouble us. Hey, I don't like that. We're customers. You've been sitting here all afternoon. You're damaging my business. Is there a time limit in this restaurant? I look at the tables around me. I see what's going on now. All of them are together. There's only 1 plate of peanuts on each table. They're just sitting here. They wouldn't let other customers get in. It must be their booming business that makes someone angry. They're the toughest people to handle. But they can be turned easily. They're just here for money. Isn't it boring just to eat peanuts here? I take 2 bottles of expensive wine and open them in front of them. Come on, my treat. The man looks at me and smiles. He accepts the wine. Big Teeth and I let out a sigh of relief. We think this is negotiable. But he doesn't drink it. Bang! The wine bottles are thrown to the ground. The glass shards are everywhere. It's like a signal for all the people in the room. We start fighting. Fighting is not their goal at all. They seize the chance to break everything they could. Someone gives Aunt a big push. She falls to the ground and passes out. I'm too wounded to defeat them, but if I don't resist, they'll be like my foster parents. Can't I protect the people I care about? Rage keeps rushing to my head. I breathe heavily and try to suppress the boiling rage. But the rage is like the unleashed flood that wells up from in my heart. My breath becomes heavy and I can't control myself anymore. I could feel my punches when they land on others. I couldn't feel my punches when they land on others. I'm completely numb, even when they hit me. I only remember I grasped that person. As if I found an exit for my rage, I hit him again and again. When I calmed down and the surroundings became quiet, the man had stopped moving. Everything's a mess. Everyone runs away screaming. What happened to me? The phone is connected. Hello, I'm out, Mr. Nunn. Lend me some money? Everything has changed when I come back again. The city that I was so familiar with has changed in the past few years. Time has abandoned some people before you know it. I feel like I don't belong here. Normally people will find something or someone to depend on to try and get the familiarity back. I pat my head and start thinking, who can I go to? Big Teeth? The filthy but reassuring snack street is gone. It has become a formal, clean business street. Big Teeth's restaurant was demolished, and it's become a restaurant that looks expensive. This can't be his restaurant. Big Teeth is just an honest man. He's a cook, not a businessman. He probably left here. I've squatted nearby its entrance for a while, but I didn't see Big Teeth. When I'm about to leave, a black car stops in front of the restaurant. Then a middle-aged chubby man gets out of the car. The waiters at the door greet him with respect. It's Big Teeth. He seems to have felt something and looks toward my direction. I wave at him, smiling. He freezes for a second, then turns his head stiffly. A woman and a little girl come out from the door. He rushes them into the car, with the back facing me all the time. A successful business and a happy family. He probably doesn't want to have anything to do with me. He's been doing great these years. Looks like we're not people in the same world anymore. I smile at myself scornfully and turn my waving hand into a stretch. I put the things I bought on the ground and put my hands in my pocket. Then I turn around and walk away aimlessly. Downtown primary school. I lean against a tree while looking at the photo. I'm checking the faces that I'm familiar with. Why do they look the same in school uniform? Hey! I stop a little girl who's walking with her head down. Are you Lily Zoe? Is your father Mark Zoe? How do you know that? Do you know my dad? Yes, take this money and put it in your school bag. Give it to an adult in your family when you get home. My dad died a long time ago. My mum told me someone beat him to death. How could your mum tell a kid that? That person has recognized that he is wrong. He was too impulsive, but he didn't mean to hurt anyone. Alright, go home. Keep the money well, and don't lose it. Hey, I've been observing you for quite a while. Are you a student's parent? No. Then why are you here? Just looking for someone. You can't look for any students if you're not a parent. I'm warning you. Don't come here again. Stay away. I curl my lips. I don't want to quarrel with him. He talks as if I want to come here. I hate schools the most. I tried hard to borrow that money from Mr. Nunn, but now it's gone in the blink of an eye. I can't pay it back within the period we've agreed to. I might as well run away further. And that's when he goes to Tulip Villa. I find a temporary job as a watch repairer. I turn on my mobile phone and look at the strange icon in my contact while lying on my bed. A girl came into the store during the day. She has fair skin, and she's quite pretty. She talked softly and her voice was lovely. Actually, I could fix her watch easily. But I pretend it was hard to repair on purpose. I told her I need some time to fix it, and I'd call her when it was done. Just like that, I got her contact. I look at the icon for a while. What should be my opening remarks? Don't be afraid, I'm not a bad guy. Huh? She deleted me already? I'm a bit vexed. I toss my mobile phone away, turn over, and fiercely put the pillow on my face. What's that sound? It sounds like something's cracking. I crawl away as fast as I can. Boom! The entire wall collapses. I can leave, but you have to return my luggage, right? I provided you somewhere to live out of kindness. But now this entire wall is down, your crappy things can barely mend the repair cost. It was just a makeshift tent. If I hadn't run away so fast, I'd have been crushed. Do you mean I should compensate you? Get the hell out of here. I will... What? What will you do? I clutch the phone and then loosen it. Then I hang up. I have to live with nothing again. I realized something after sleeping in the park for a few days. I'm too passive. I need some money to start over. Then, like destiny, I receive a call, and the person says he can lend me some money. I have nothing to lose now. I go to the place we've agreed to. Alright, here we go. Looks like we'll rain heavily soon. I feel a bit worried in such a wilderness and terrible weather. Why hasn't he come? So slow. Leo, Leo. The voice sounds familiar. I shiver and lift my head. Not far away, the window of a black car is open. A man is cursing him with half his body leaning outside the window. Mr. Nam, I have to avoid him because I owe him money. Why is he here? Damn, what the hell? I get up so fast I'm tripped on the ground. I get up again and run forward as fast as I can. But they're still approaching. I can only take the chance. I go into the forest while they're turning the car. I stop to pant while I can't hear their voices behind me. But God doesn't want things to go my way. The rain is so heavy that it looks like it wants to trap me here to death. I see faint light from the top of the mountain. I won't die that easily. This room is warm. I must stay here tonight. I can even accept a night in the utility room. I know I'm like a stray dog, but I want to survive. I only care about the food in front of me. Boasting is the game of the superior class. Do you know about Grand? Of course, I go to that shopping mall of luxury goods all the time, but they have a horrible attitude towards customers. Had it not been for me, their shopping mall couldn't have been built so easily. That area was populated with poor households. Tut. I guess none of you have ever seen anything like that. A family of 3 squeezed themselves into a room less than 20 square meters. The smell of waste was everywhere. To be more precise, it's the smell of poverty. I stop eating. Ha, Grand. I can't know that place well enough. The old strange face matches with that disgusting face in my memory. No one has noticed that I, a man who lives like a stray dog, is lowering his head with his eyes red. He talks like it was easy, but none of them know how many families were ruined for that. That feeling comes again. That uncontrollable rage chokes my throat. I'll make him pay. Rage takes away the last bit of my sanity. I punch him again and again. No, the remaining sanity tells me to stop. You make choices every day, but you think those choices aren't important. But if you look back, a wrong choice has already tilted your life track. And you can't get back to that starting point no matter how much you try to mend it. I made that mistake once. I don't want to make another. The villa is isolated. It's great news for me. That means I could be a freeloader here for another week. But the bad news is that the lawyer is dead. I didn't do it, but everyone thinks I did. Of course they have no proof. They think I'm a murderer because they're biased against me. However, that novelist has surprised me. Only he believes in evidence. But he often talks about something that people can't understand, and he likes to talk to himself. I knew it. No one in this villa is normal, including me. Things seem to be getting more complicated every day, based on what that novelist said. This is a long-awaited trap. Who's the murderer? Who's the judge? Who's playing mysteries? I can't figure out any of them. Day after day, despair is like a big block of stone weighing on my heart. It makes me anxious and irritable. I feel that familiar sense of rage and collapse again. Feels like I will lose control any time. and it's waiting for a chance to do it. I don't care about the rest. If someone dares to mess with me, I'll fight that person like hell. Later I learned that the murderer is that CEO. I'm just a scapegoat. I keep yielding too and tolerating their behaviors, but what did I get? Their aggressiveness? They always talk like everything is easy, like everything must go their way. How disgusting. I've had enough of this. The self-righteous businessman has broken the last defense of the rage control. Ha, a trap. They're playing me again. All of them are waiting for me to jump into that trap. They're waiting to use my life to solve their problem. What a group of smart and calculating people. I resisted, I yielded, but nothing worked. Why do they have to keep pushing me? I just want to survive. I look at this great businessman in front of me. Now it's finally my turn to decide his life. I can let him live or die. He suspected me, wanted me to be a scapegoat, and even tried to use my life to save theirs. He's as indifferent as Shiny Shoes, Big Teeth, store owners, and other countless people. Except for my foster parents, I'm the only one in the world who will treat myself like a human. I won't be stupid anymore, I'll be one of them. Selfish and hypocritical. I don't know about the game rules. All rules become one rule when they come to me. I want to live. Hunger, thirst, exhaustion. The impulsive emotions are controlling my brain. I'll get mad if I can't get out now. Light, I see light. I'll be saved right after I get out of there. If anyone is there, that person will see me rushing toward them. They'll see me rush towards that place like a mad dog. Don't be surprised. I just want to survive. With the wishes of my foster parents and the guilt after impulsion, I just want to seize a chance to start over. Raging fire. It's just like my resistance for the last time. Whew, that one was intense. That was Leo's one. I think we got a few more still to go. 3 more to go. So we'll do George in the next one. Not looking forward to that because George is a twat. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting out there, and I'll see you in the next one.